Well, hey guys, welcome back to Automotive Insight. Today we've got a 2012 Toyota RAV4. We're going to be doing rear shocks on it. Now, this job is not all that hard. However, there are more steps than a traditional rear shock job that you would find on most cars. So let's get into it. So we'll start by taking our rear tires off of it. Ordinarily, you wouldn't have to do this, but we'll show you why here in a minute. All right, so we've got our control arm supported here with a transmission jack. Reason we're doing that is because when you take the shock loose, basically nothing's holding the spring pressure in, so this thing will fall down, so you want to leave it kind of where it is. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take, if you come in here and look from this side, this bolt, it won't come out. It hits the arm. So we're going to have to take this bracket off, and it's got bolts on the inside of it here. We're going to take that off and then actually turn the shock to be able to get that other bolt out. So we'll get started with that. These two bolts are 17s. Shock bolts are also 17s. Now we'll get working on our upper shock bolts. These things are incredibly difficult to get to. If memory serves, I think that the back side of this nut is staked. So it shouldn't spin right away, but you only get a little bit of turn each time. And the bolt is so long that when you go to put this back in, we're actually going to have to kind of hold the nut up there in place first. You can't put the bolt all the way through and then put the nut on it.
So, what's a car video without adding a little more performance to it? So, what you can do is you can install this really long stainless steel muffler here, about 2.5 feet long. It is. It might give you a couple more horsepower.
So to go back in with this, this is a little bit tricky. You have to kind of get the shock started and then start the bolt like most of the way. And then get your nut started, because you can't put the bolt all the way through. Before we tighten that down, we'll go ahead and stick our bottom part back on. So the other side is the exact same way, just left side. So anyway, if you're ready for the world's fastest shock change, here we go. Well, guys, that's going to wrap this one up. This job, like I said before, is not that bad to do. It's very tight. If you don't have a lift, if you're doing this on the ground, may the force be with you, because it's quite like this if you're doing it on the ground. But anyway, it's not that bad. Hopefully yours isn't as rusty as this one is. This one, the only reason that it was kind of difficult for us is because this car is from up north somewhere. We typically don't have that kind of rust issues around here. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Hopefully we earned a thumbs up from you. Let us know what you think down in the comment section. We have new content for you every single week, so consider subscribing to the channel. And with all that being said, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.
Did you say that comment because you're wearing the Darth Vader shirt?
I did.